You ever stop to consider what happens if you roll over on your back and you got that thing on? I'm a turtle.
I'm a turtle, help!
I'm hiking my feelings, working with all the natural healing. We are the makers of lives in our community, working to set myself free while I'm hiking my feelings. Hiking my feelings.
Welcome to Hiking My Feelings TV. Good morning.
Morning, Mrs. Williams.
How are you?
All right, you?
I'm great.
What you doing there?
I'm shooting a panorama to share with our group today.
All right. What's today?
Today is our virtual hike day for the Hiking My Feelings Blaze Your Own Trail to Self-Love virtual retreat.
Excellent.
Yeah.
How did yesterday go?
Yesterday
How'd
was
the camp out go?
It was so much fun.
Yeah?
Yeah. And like Michelle and her son, it was their first time ever making a blanket fort.
That was nice.
Yeah,
wasn't
it was so cool.
Yeah.
And then like Vicky was in her tent. Jess had a campfire like on her screen. Beth was in a tent or a blanket fort. It was dark. She had a candle going. Yeah, it was just really neat.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
You got to tell some scary stories.
Yeah, Barry told his scary Ouija board story.
Yeah.
And I told the story about the UFOs at Great Basin.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, there were some scary stories. Nick played some music.
Yeah.
It
And the
was
jingle.
amazing. And the jingle. He played the jingle.
Yeah.
Dude,
World premiere.
we have a jingle.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So what are we doing today? We're doing this hike?
Yeah, we're doing a training hike. It's the same hike that we do every morning for our training for Yosemite, but Barry and I were both saying this morning, if we weren't going to Yosemite, we wouldn't be out right now because it's already like 80 something degrees, I think.
Yeah, like 89.
It's
and
hot.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning.
It's hot. Like the sun's not even up yet.
No.
So we're getting a head start on it, and it'll be a brief sitting at the Sitting Rocks just to rehydrate, but
Because we were fully loaded in the packs now.
fully loaded. This is everything I need. I got 3 more dinners on the way from Outdoor Herbivore, but other than that, I've got everything. Like my water's full, everything's packed.
All right.
So I'm ready to go. I'm feeling good. Look at my gams. You ready?
Yeah. Go gadget hiking leg.
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. What you got here, Mr. Williams?
Well, we got pretty much everything I'm going to have in my backpack for this Yosemite trip.
Nice.
So we just did a hike this morning at 6 o'clock because it's 102 here today. So we figured in the downtime we'll kind of pull everything out, make sure we got everything. We got a few new products. We want to make sure everything fits, and we figured that I know that we have something on the Hiking My Feelings blog about what we have and what we carry, at least on day trips and whatnot, but we figured might as well show you what we actually carry and how we put it in the bag and whatnot. So
Perfect.
yeah. So I guess we'll start with the sleeping stuff.
Cool.
Sleeping bag from Eureka. It's not, there's a lot of lighter weight, smaller ones out there, but it's a 15-degree bag, which means that I can sleep comfortably in 15 degrees. Because when we are in Yosemite, we are going to be in the Tuolumne area. So it's a lot higher altitude, something like 9,000 feet. So I would expect it in the beginning of September to actually be below freezing at night. So I think we'll be pretty good there. We just picked up one of these Cedar Summit inflatable pillows. Haven't used it yet. We're actually going to try it out tonight, but I'm super impressed now because this thing is just blows up real quick and deflates real quick and goes into a little pouch like this. So I used to have just a regular solid pillow that would roll up, and actually the bag itself is about that big, but this thing's pretty swank. Just kind of deflates like that. Easy peasy. You roll it up, put it in the bag, good to go. Then we got an inflatable pad. I'm actually going to get a new one because this one has a little leak in it. So I'm just researching that. I'll probably go with Cedar Summit again because their stuff, at least I'm super impressed with this. So if the sleeping pad's as good as the pillow, I'm going to be pretty happy about it. All right, bear canister, because we are going into Yellowstone, or not Yellowstone, Yosemite bear country. We're going to need a bear canister. So this one is by Bear Vault. This is the 500. In theory, it can hold up to 6 or 7 days worth of food, and we're pushing our limits there. This bear vault or bear canister can be used anywhere but the Adirondack State Park in New York, because apparently there's this one bear that can figure out how to open this thing up. So whatever. So won't go to Adirondack State Park. So we got all our food in here. Everything that's scented needs to go in here at the end of the night. We put some orange tape on here because if a bear does get a hold of this, it's not going to be where we put it at night. So hopefully we'll be able to find it. So that's what the orange tape is for.
And are you bringing bear spray on this trip?
No,
Why not?
because bear spray is illegal in Yosemite.
Good to know.
So being from New England, I've seen plenty of black bears, and that's what we have here in California. The only time I've ever seen them is you see their butt running away. So I'm not that particularly worried about it. I'm just more concerned about them eating our food. So should be all right. All right, first aid kit. One of the bulkier things, I think. So I got emergency fire in here, a bunch of like bandages, antihistamine, sewing kit, emergency blanket, funny pills, and hopefully we don't need those, like Vicodin and things like that. Got a splint, some leukotape for blisters, triangle bandages, glucose for Sydney, just in case. We got a freezer thing, pop ice thing, little glow stick, bunch of other things, and rope, just in case. You never know when you're gonna need rope. So that's in this first aid kit. We got a brand new tent for this trip. Super excited about it, from Marmot. It's an actual 2-person tent because we were in our what was it, Eureka Spitfire, which is a 1 to 2-person tent. It was very much a 1-person tent. So this thing is super light. I think it's like 2 pounds or something. Super lightweight. We're actually gonna test it out tonight. So pretty excited about that. All right. So I do have a cook stove. Sydney does have a jet boil. This is a little bit different. Got my spoon spork here. But this is a Esbit stove. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring it. I think I am. But it's basically super simple. The reason I like it is because they have these little chemical tablets, and I know exactly how much I need to take with me. With like the jet boil stuff, you're kind of guessing as to how much fuel you have. I don't want to be out there and run out. So these are pretty simple. You just take one of these tablets, actually really even a half will do, and you pop it in the center here. And then that goes over the top. That goes on the top there. You light it, and you're good to go. So it is a little slow compared to something like a jet boil, but I find that I know exactly how much I need to bring, and I'm not bringing anything more than I need to. So right now, I'd be good to cook everything we need to in Yosemite if we need to, but I think we'll probably use the jet boil. All right, and then we got Sawyer. This is the mini squeeze or the micro squeeze or whatever, the tiniest one they have. Sydney just got the mini squeeze, the one that's a little bit bigger. Apparently, it allows you to filter water a lot faster. So.
And who told us that?
Acuna.
Yeah.
So Will Robinson, the man, the myth, the legend. So I'm gonna have one. She's gonna have one. So we'll have plenty of. This thing does 100,000 gallons in its lifetime. So the only thing you need to be careful of, if it does get below freezing, we're gonna want to actually sleep with these, so the water inside doesn't actually solidify and break out the filters. So it's the only thing we need to be mindful of. And then we have this thing, little poop shovel, super this is the lightest. I mean, super lightweight. So apparently we need to pack out our own poop and stuff. So We want to follow leave no trace principles. And
Do
then
we have to pack out our poop?
well, the poop toilet paper.
Oh, whew.
Yeah, no poop.
I was gonna say.
So, but we do need to bury it. So,
Yeah.
and then we got an actual hard copy map. So generally we use the digital maps from All Trails, but this time we decided to get one of these just in case, because we are going to be out there for so long. We will have solar to keep us powered, but batteries can and do die. So we figured we might as well have a map too. Always a good idea. Sydney's got a compass. We got a little cooling towel and just kind of like a little camp towel in case we get wet and whatnot. We have this cooling neck gaiter from Colombia. Apparently it's sweat activated. We haven't tried it yet, but when you're hiking in warmer temperatures like across Catalina, this thing is going to save your life. And then I got another little neck gaiter. This is more of a fleece one for at night because it is going to be cold, so to keep my neck and head warm. A pair of gloves just in case. And then I got a Nalgene bottle. Thing that's nice about this, if we need to, if it is really cold, you can actually put in boiling water and then put it in the bottom of your sleeping bag and then keep your sleeping bag warm. But generally, we will have a 3-liter bladder, but it's just a lot easier to drink out of this when you're at camp. So.
Well, especially because I like to do the electrolyte tablets, and I don't want to put those in a bladder.
Yeah. So yeah, actually, what do we get for the end? CBD, electrolyte,
Yeah.
coconut water.
Yeah. Yeah, it's from Oleo Life. It's a CBD, 25 milligrams of CBD, and it's dehydrated coconut water, or freeze-dried coconut water. So you just add it to water, and you get coconut water mixed with CBD. So it's like ultimate hydration and recovery beverage.
Excellent.
Yeah. And then I've got Noon tablets. So what I'll do is I'll filter some water and have a big jug of that when we take our lunch break with some electrolytes in it. So that way I don't cramp up.
Excellent. And then we got a headlamp from Petzl. Just got to make sure we got fresh batteries in there. And then we got a couple dry bags. So I have a smaller one for electronics, for my GoPro batteries, things of that nature. Anything I don't really want to get wet, something that I can take easily in and out of my bag. And then I have a bigger one because the Osprey backpack that I use is not waterproof. And I don't have there's my jacket. And I don't have a rain jacket for it, a rain covering. I don't expect any rain while we're up there, but for just to be on the safe side, I'm going to pack everything that's dry into the bigger bag, and it also is a compression sack, so it packs it in the backpack a little smaller, so it's easier to kind of manage. So it keeps my stuff dry, keeps it small, keeps it tight. That's how we want it. I think that's about it. So other than the clothes that I'm going to bring, I haven't figured that out yet because I want to see what the actual weather's going to be while we're up there. That's pretty much everything I'm bringing. Not a lot.
And your recommendation on like socks and shoes or boots?
Solomon.
Yeah.
Darn tough. That's all you need to know.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Cool. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
What meal are you most excited for? Because we got some food from Outdoor Herbivore and Pro Bar, right?
Yeah, we got some Pro Bar stuff. We got some bolt chews. We got Outdoor Herbivore. I'm excited about the chili. Or not the chili. Well, I got chili and a lot of mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Something that's real heavy at the end of the day, and then we have a lot of light stuff for breakfast. So typically for breakfast, we're going to do a light breakfast, and then we do generally snacks during the day, like light stuff, because nothing worse than hiking just all bloated. So I personally save all my calories until the end of the day. I mean, we're talking, some of those things are well over 1,000 calories. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool.
So that's the setup.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And they can find that on our website, hikingmyfeelings.org.
Hikingmyfeelings.org.
Boom.
All right.
All right. What you doing?
Well, I'm going to actually put this thing back together. So, now, the Bear Vault people, they say to put it higher in your backpack. I don't really care. Because with this particular backpack, we got this meshing. So actually, I don't feel anything that's on my back. So they say to put it up near the top just for comfort levels. But I find that this thing turns sideways, shoves down in there really, really nice, and pretty much takes up the whole bottom of the backpack. And I don't really need to get into this until like the end of the day anyways. So it's just not something I need to worry about. Okay, so that fits in there real nice. And then I got all my sleep system and everything else in here. Backpack. Padded in there. Let's see here. Okay. Now, I'm going to take the tent. I'm debating actually putting this on the outside, but it does seem to actually fit on the inside quite nicely. So I'm going to go with it. Just like that. And then on my cook system, I'll probably eventually put that in with all our food, or my food anyways. And then on the inside here, on the inside of the top part, the brain, I'm actually going to take the first aid kit and put that in here because I don't think we shouldn't need this. So, kind of tough to get in there, but something that I don't need to access. So I'm going to kind of keep it in a place where it's just kind of there. And then I'm going to think about putting all the stuff that I'm going to want to get easily on the outside, like a rain jacket or gloves or poop shovel, you know, important things. Okay, wrong side. Okay, so it takes up a nice spot there. Now, the top part of the brain and the top part of the backpack. I'm going to take everything that I want easily accessible. I'm going to take the stuff that I'm probably not going to use very often and put that in first, just because I don't need it. But these things I'm probably going to need. The cooling towel, the regular camp towel, headlamp, water filter for sure, poop trowel, and map. So my GoPro batteries, things of that nature will probably go in there as well. That's pretty much it. And I'm going to take this, and pop it in on one of the outside pockets. We're good to go. And then I'll have, just button this up here. Okay, and then I'll tighten down all the straps and whatnot, but I'll keep, you know, rain jacket, another layer out here, stuff that's easily accessible. Yeah, that's pretty much about it.
Cool. So heavy stuff towards the bottom, and then as you're packing stuff that you need access to, just keep that in mind when you're packing the top of it and outside.
Yeah, I don't want to put like my rain equipment down at the bottom because if it starts raining, I don't want to have to undo the whole backpack. But for the most part, I think about what I'm going to need throughout my day and pack in reverse order.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Thanks, Bear.
Yeah.
Coming up next time on Hiking My Feelings TV.
Well, good morning. Here we are, just south of Yosemite. This is where we slept last night. Got the Sierra Mountain Range over there. Listening to the cows this morning. It's all big like cow pasture or whatnot. I don't know if you can see, but there's a hot spring right over there. So we're gonna do a kind of a warm-up hike for this Yosemite trip. Convict Lake and quite a few other lakes. There's like 4 or 5 lakes, almost 13 miles, almost 4,000 feet of elevation gain. So it's a bit of a big one. I'm really glad that we spent some time over at Big Bear because we were at 7,500 feet, give or take, just sitting around doing nothing. So today we're gonna do some hiking. We're gonna go with some day packs, not our big full packs, for today, we just want to travel light because we do have a lot of fires going on. It is kind of smoky, and it's going to be, you know, higher altitude, so and it is a long hike, so we want to get down before potentially maybe some afternoon thunderstorms. We haven't really seen any, but a few sprinkles here and there. But we want to travel light today and just kind of see what's going on and move our bodies a bit. But it is absolutely gorgeous out, and we are ready to go, so let's do this.